Hello, guys, and welcome back to our new episode of the podcast Morning Coffee with Dr. Harrell. I'm Dr. Harrell, and today we have a very special guest, couples therapist, relationship expert, Dr. Isabell Springer. Isabel, welcome.
Thank you.
And last time we spoke, you described this new relationship and dating movement that you're bringing to LA, right? And I wanted our audience to hear more about. Could you tell us a bit more of what is it? What is coming?
Yeah, so this revolutionary new movement is to help singles who are 30 and older to just get offline and learn to connect in a really authentic way. So if you are really done with the online apps, the ghosting, fake profiles, all the awkward conversations, and all the awfulness that is associated with that experience, and you're really ready to go old school again, we are definitely have something really special for you. So the event series for singles is called My Secret Dating Game, and it is a spin-off of the old dating game show in terms of its format. It's a live, ongoing series. It happens once a month here in Hollywood. And what happens is people come, they buy a ticket, and it's this really beautiful, safe space to practice what it means to be authentic. So how the game aspect works is I call up some contestants from the audience, and they're answering questions that are being thrown down from a special guest. And these questions are more personal in nature. And what the audience is doing is they're participating by using anonymous live polling on their cell phones to cast votes for which bachelor or bachelorette they were most touched, moved, and inspired by. And the measurement for who wins their vote, then wins the date, is which contestant expressed the greatest level of honesty, self-awareness, and vulnerability in answering the questions. And so the contestants are also able to just answer questions on a level that they're comfortable with. Mm-hmm. So the whole event is really 3 rounds of practicing what it means to connect differently. So the audience is falling in love with the contestants. The contestants have an opportunity to really experience in an experiential way what it means to have closeness and connection and real relationships. You know, the tenets that are founded in relationships that feel really connected and authentic and fulfilling. Yeah.
And the questions are, as you described, were personal growth questions. So they measure this emotional maturity that you talked about, right? So it sounds like it's not really about who's the cutest, but about who is the most ready for the relationship, who's able to give us what we need in the relationship.
Yes, absolutely. So the thing about relationships are there are 2 components that comprise a love relationship, and they are romantic attraction and emotional maturity. And in our culture, we associate romantic attraction with love. And I'm here to tell the whole world it's not. So that's where we keep getting it wrong and feeling like there's something wrong with us, like we're not worthy of love, and what it is that we are not really aware of what is required to have a great love relationship. And we're not going to find that relationship. We're going to create that relationship by becoming the amazing partner that we're searching for. So not confusing romantic attraction, but really with emotional maturity. So attraction is really important, right? But it's really emotional maturity is how we feel loved in a relationship. So the dating series is really more of a connection series. It's not about dating because we're not matchmaking. We're in the practice of connecting, which is really comes before dating, is to feel inspired to know somebody based on their emotional maturity, like, you know, their perspectives on who they are, where they're going, where they come from. You know, when they're sharing during the game, it's really giving everybody in the audience who's at the event an opportunity to see who people really are, you know, which is really the most important indicator for whether or not we invest our time and energy in relationships. It's like, who are people really beyond infatuation?
So it sounds like you're creating a platform for people to genuinely authentically connect with each other. And it sounds like that it will invite people who are actually ready for more serious and more authentic, more evolved relationship in a way.
Oh, absolutely. So everybody deserves love, and the greater percentage of people are dying, literally, like spending their entire life never getting how valuable they are, how worthy they are, how to create a love relationship, how to get real about our pasts, our childhoods, and the things that have impacted us that keep following us and keep blowing up our relationships. So this is really a conversation that is a new conversation where people start to learn really what the ingredients are here and stop personalizing our relationship failures per se and start becoming empowered and educated about how to have great love, because it is the most important thing in the world. No money, no career, no success can ever hold a candle to what it means to have been in a relationship where you feel unconditionally loved by someone and you know how to be that for them. So being here in a town that is valuing, who they know, what they have, what they do, we're leaving that at the door. In terms of this event series, we're inviting the part of you that is not identifying with what you have, what you do, and who you know. It's really about who you are and getting to just be who you really are and discover who you really are. And we're doing that together.
So that sounds really interesting. I'm very curious. So let's say if I were single and wanted to join, how can I go about becoming part of the movement?
Yeah, so everything is on the loveedcommunity.com website. You can read up about it. You can buy tickets to the event. You can certainly use the contact page and send us any kind of questions. If you have any concerns or if you want to bring a whole group, we can be in a conversation and find ways to support you being there. It's going to be happening in September for the straight community on September 9th. And for the LGBT community on September 23rd at the Theater of Note in Hollywood. And so we start the game at 7, and then after we wrap up the 3 rounds of the game, we all get escorted across the street to this incredible after party under the stars, candles, great playlist, and everybody gets to mix, mingle, create these new inspired conversations, this new way to connect with each other, and then also an opportunity to win a $1,000 giveaway prize, which is all about personal growth. Yeah, self-care, personal growth, so it makes it a little bit fun, a little competition there.
That's awesome. That sounds so exciting. I'll make sure to put all the information in under the post. Thank you so much for joining us and describing this new exciting coming event and movement, dating movement. Guys, thank you for tuning in. I'm looking forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye for now.